Part 1. Sam. Chapter 1. Sam has it. Question is, how bad? The pediatrician smiled, like he got off on destroying a kid's life. Like children frequently went to sleep normal and woke up monsters who couldn't keep their damn bodies still. He stared at me, waiting. My right hand twitched. He pointed and continued. The disease has seasons. One day he'll flail like a windmill in spring. Then the wind'll die and you won't see anything for months. He turned to my mom. There are some experimental drugs. Who the hell is supposed to pay for those? My stepdad said. The doctor rose. I can see you need some time, Bill. He shook my 6-year-old hand, gave my stepdad a pat on the back, and slipped out of the examining room, leaving the three of us to stare at my jerking hands and shoulders. What did he say, Mom? Bill? When's it gonna go away? Bill stood and paced the room. Go away. Your twitches won't ever stop. He cursed and kicked the doctor's swivel chair. I stared at Mom. Never? Not even when I'm older? Mom scooted her chair in front of mine. He says you have Tourette's. I mouthed the word, and she leaned forward and stroked my arms. Gentle at first, then harder and mixed with tears. I knew she was trying to rub that bad word out of me. What does that mean? I asked. It means, Bill said, you can forget about ever running my machines. My hand squeezed the jacket Bill gave me, the green one with Tar Boy on the front and a cement mixer on the back. I pulled free of Mom and grabbed Bill's pant leg. I can stop it. Please, Bill. I started to cry. I'll be still. Promise. Old Bill turned his back. Mom closed her eyes. And even at 6 years old, I knew I was alone. Chapter 2. You're quiet in group today. Leslie, the social worker, stares at me. I look around at the others. 8 guys rest their heads on the table. Everyone's quiet, I say. She places her young elbows on the table and rests her young head in her young hands. But you're somewhere else, aren't you, Sam? Brian snores from across the circle, and I point at him, but this woman's eyes won't go away. I glance at the clock. 10 more minutes. I wish I were somewhere else. How many more weeks do I have to come? Dumb question. I know exactly. 10. In old Bill's barn hang 14 sheets of paper covered with smiley-face suns. 10 of those sheets aren't yet blasted through with BB gun pellets. Leslie smiles the smile people use at funerals. One of the ways we build friendships is by answering questions. A good way to do this is through small talk. You respond with something cheery about your day or your family. Room 14 is a morgue. Powder blue walls and no window. Only the tick of the clock and the buzz and flicker of the fluorescent light remind me I'm still alive. I slump down in my seat and cross my arms. Socially maladaptive. According to the special ed teacher, that's what I am. Sentenced to a semester in Leslie's Sunshine Club, I'm one of the lucky ones up for parole at Christmas break. I glance at the lifers. Ken and Carrie, autistic twins. Larry, who slugged a cook. Not sure how cramming in a tiny room for an hour after school will turn any of us into charmers. The word maladaptive scrawled in invisible ink across